How are you coping now that Junkanoo parades are canceled? In this report, our Kelsey Johnson tells us that if you are having withdrawals, you are not alone.
I would probably have bags around my eyes, not slept in about 3 or 4 days, just trying to get the volume of workout, trying to get to Bay Street.
It's the shack for many Junkanooers. That's where the adrenaline rush starts. Framing, building, and pasting, it's all a part of the process that leads to the big show that takes place every Boxing and New Year's Day. So with no Junkanoo this year, exactly how are the Junkanooers coping? If you're anything like Andret John, the withdrawals are real. In fact, the leading sculptor wants someone to shake him just like a cowbell out of what he calls a bad dream.
This is very, very surreal, you know? It's not what normally happens, and I've done this for about 20 years. So you could imagine the psychological shift, you know? It's extremely difficult to wrap your mind or my mind around it, you know, because I'm so used to it. So, you know, it's definitely a change. You know, I don't know if we're gonna cope. You know, hopefully, you know, something happens where these things change. But
John works closely with all of the major groups, sculpting heads, hands, and other pieces to slot in on lead and step down costumes. By now, John said he will be making it snow, carving styrofoam.
Traditionally, heads were not carved maybe until September, October. But I've been year after year, the time has become a little like sooner, you know, because we're getting more anatomically correct in terms of the product that we're producing. Like, you want the head to kind of fit the body. So, you know, I'm called in a bit earlier. So I could start like from June, August, you know. I'm already getting snow everywhere. They call me the snowman.
Carving styrofoam is not the only way it snows for John. The sculptures generate another source of income.
It is a serious loss of revenue for me as an individual. So I know there are lots of other people who feel the same way and who probably have lost that revenue stream as well.
While John was able to secure other projects during this pandemic, he is worried about his fellow Junkanooers who were not.
There are many guys who are not doing anything. And I think it's a kind of a missed opportunity because you have such creative energy in Junkanoo and in the Bahamas that those guys should have been engaged in some way to kind of do something.
The saying, "Don't be a Jeff and get left," doesn't mean much this season because so many Junkanooers are feeling the burn. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Network News.